Hi, this is Dave, and today I'll be reviewing the Vostok Russian Military Submarine Commander's Watch. I picked this up new on eBay for about $59.95 plus $15 shipping from a seller in Russia. I always wanted a Russian mechanical watch, and I couldn't refuse the low price, so I decided to order it. Let's talk about what you get when you order one of these watches. Well, you get a very small cardboard box, a user manual written in Russian, and a two-page booklet about the Vostok movement. The movement book has a picture of a movement with a rotor, so I don't think it's the correct book for this watch. Rotors are used in automatic mechanical movements, and this watch has a manual wind mechanical movement. Who knows, maybe the seller just sent the wrong manual. Anyhow, I suppose it doesn't matter since I don't speak Russian and couldn't read the manual anyways. Now let's take a look at the watch. It has a plastic crystal, which I kind of expected since this is only a $60 watch. You're not going to get a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal in this low price category. The crystal hasn't scratched yet though, so the crystal material hasn't become an issue. The dial on this watch actually looks pretty good. It's blue with a red star at the 12 o'clock position, and the numerals are all white and easy to read. There also is a picture of an anchor and a submarine along with some Russian text. The date in the window is properly centered, but the date numbers are kind of small. You can still read the date though, but if you wear reading glasses, you're probably going to have to put them on to read it. You can read this watch in the dark though, because dots next to the numbers and the hands are glow in the dark. It doesn't glow as bright as my Hamilton khaki, but it's still bright enough. The second hand is red and moves in a sweeping motion. The sweep isn't as smooth as on my other watches, but it's definitely good enough for a watch in this price range. The watch has a chrome bezel that looks good, but it's really not suitable for diving because it's bi-directional. A diver's bezel should only move counterclockwise. This prevents you from accidentally removing time from your decompression stop if you hit the bezel and the bezel moves. There also is no ratcheting when the bezel moves, and the slightest bump will move this bezel. The case on this watch is chromed, and I'm not sure what metal is underneath it. It's got a little bit of weight to it. I don't know if it's steel underneath or brass or what the story is. The watch has a screw-down back with a picture of, it's like a bird with a shield engraved on it. I don't know if it's a Russian military symbol or what it is, but there's also some Russian writing engraved on the back. Overall, the engravings look pretty good, though. One part of the watch I do not like is the screw-down crown. When it's unscrewed, it has a lot of radial play, and it only has three positions. The positions are the screw-down position, the winding position, and the time-setting position. There's not a position to move the date, so when you're setting the date, you're stuck moving the minute hand around and around the clock to set the date, and it takes a while, and it gets to be a little annoying. Another part of this watch I don't like is the leather band. It's a very cheap leather and doesn't look like it's going to last very long. If you buy this watch and you plan on keeping it in a while, you might want to replace the band. The most important part of this watch, and for that matter any watch, is its movement. All I know about the movement is that it's made by Vostok and it's mechanical manual winding. As far as any of the specifics, I just don't know. It does keep accurate time though, and that's the most important thing in any watch. Overall, this watch is a good buy for the price. It has some issues, but it does keep good time. And it's certainly more interesting than a $60 department store quartz watch. I still don't know if Russian submarine commanders actually use this watch, or if it's just called Submarine Commander's Watch to get people to buy it. That's a mystery that just hasn't been solved yet, but I hope you enjoyed the review, and thanks for watching.